In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to share how you can confidently hold a 2 to 3 minute conversation in Spanish by the end of just 3 months and finally connect more deeply with your partner and family without feeling overwhelmed or frustrated. Hi, I'm Aaron, Jordan's brother, and I handle the business side of things here at Yo Spanish and help to bring Jordan's incredible flowchart method to more people. What I'm most passionate about though is seeing how he's changing lives through his unique ability to teach conversational Spanish. And here's a picture of us. I'm on the left and he's on the right. Have you ever been surrounded by your partner's family, feeling completely disconnected because you couldn't speak Spanish? Or maybe your own family members speak Spanish and you can't fully communicate with them. They're laughing, sharing stories, building memories, while you sit there feeling like an outsider. Or maybe you've had frustrating conversations with your partner where the more you try to connect, the more the language barrier leaves you both feeling misunderstood. What if you could remove that barrier? Imagine joining those conversations with confidence, finally being able to participate fully and connect on a deeper level with the people you care about most. And you're not alone. We've worked with people just like you who felt the same way, disconnected and frustrated. Let me tell you about one of the most incredible transformations our clients have experienced. Take Craig, for example. He's 57 and was on the verge of giving up learning Spanish. For 4 long years, he struggled with different tutors, apps, and feeling more frustrated by the day. What kept him going was his deep love for his wife and her family, but it broke his heart that he couldn't communicate with them. After working with Jordan using our flowchart method, in just 5 months, Craig went from barely being able to say "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" to having hour-long conversations with his in-laws. Now, Craig's relationship with his wife has become stronger than ever, and he feels a deep sense of love and acceptance from her family.
The story is I've been trying to learn Spanish for 4 years. I married a lady from Mexico, and while she speaks great English, her family doesn't. I desperately wanted to be able to have a conversation with them, to get to know them. I couldn't communicate with them. I was honestly getting desperate because 4 years of studying like a high school student didn't help me. I've tried tutors, I tried different programs, apps.
So how's it been working with him? You've done 3 months, you just renewed for another 3 months. So how's it been? What would you say your level is now? And just talk about the experience for people watching.
My family notices. I can have conversations with them now. It's still a work in progress.
Whereas before you were just able to say "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" right?
Oh yeah, that was it. You greet them at the door.
So you're able to get to know them a little bit more, even though you're still on the journey.
Totally. I look forward to these lessons. I never have before. All those 4 years of trying to learn Spanish, it's every time I knew I had something coming up, it's like, oh, come on.
And this isn't just for people looking to connect with their partner's family. Lucy Bronze, an elite athlete and international football star, had a different motivation. While playing in Spain, she wanted to gain more respect and to be able to communicate better with her teammates and during interviews in Spanish. Through private coaching with Jordan, Lucy not only achieved her goal of speaking Spanish fluently, but she also built deeper connections with her teammates and was able to do full interviews in Spanish confidently. Here's what Lucy had to say.
It's gone really well. Other people have noticed it as well. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're really improving your Spanish at the minute." And I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm practicing a lot at home." But obviously that's from doing all the classes with Jordan, basically. It's going in the right direction. More confident to speak in front of people. Yeah, I just feel like I'm improving even just after one class. I feel like I'm improving. A good way of learning. I've struggled with that with a lot of things anyway, but I feel like they're really interactive. I feel like I'm engaged. I feel like the level is always right for what I need. Like, it's never too hard or too easy. In the past, or when I've tried previously, either like the beginner's level, you're not really progressing, or then you just get given too much information, and I feel like it's been kept quite simple for me to be able to keep on track while still improving. I feel like if something's too hard, you're just going to lose interest, and equally if it's too easy, you're just going to get bored. Jordan as a person as well is really fun to be around, so you get his personality as well. He's not like sitting with a teacher. We get on also on a personal level, which I think is really important because it gives you confidence as well if you kind of build that relationship. And obviously his Spanish is unbelievable. It's nice to be able to explain things in English if I really don't understand. You can explain things in a way that helps me understand. Sometimes you ask a Spanish person to explain and you're like, I don't know what you're saying. Muchas gracias. No.
Now, whether you're looking to connect with your partner's family or like Lucy, want to communicate confidently in any setting, this program is designed to help you achieve those goals. So who is this coaching really for? This coaching is for people who are serious about making a real connection. whether it's with your partner and their family or your own Spanish-speaking family. This is for you if you've built a successful life, but you're still struggling with the language barrier and it's affecting your relationships. You're a busy professional, entrepreneur, or someone with a full life who values time, quality, and wants results fast. Now, of course, this program isn't for everyone. This isn't for you if you're looking for a quick fix or if you're not committed to investing in yourself and your relationships. If you're not serious about making the time to break through the language barrier, this won't be for you. Now, you might be wondering how Jordan understands this so well. Let me tell you about his own experience. A few years ago, Jordan was invited to play piano at a wedding in Spain. It was a huge opportunity and he was excited. But when he needed to ask the driver a simple question, "Can you hurry up?" he realized he couldn't even form a sentence.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Jordan had been learning Spanish with apps like Duolingo, but when it mattered, he couldn't actually speak it. He felt embarrassed, ashamed, and completely stuck. That's when he realized something important. Traditional methods weren't working. They taught him words, but they didn't teach him how to hold a conversation. So he knew he needed a different approach, one that focused on helping him actually speak Spanish fluently in real-life situations. So through a lot of trial and error, Jordan started focusing on conversations, learning how sentences were structured and how to think in Spanish. So after months of experimenting and refining his approach, he developed a system that finally worked. And that's how the flowchart method came to be. Now, maybe you tried learning Spanish before with apps or classes and they didn't work, which is probably why you're here right now, right? And you might be thinking, why would this be any different? That's where the flowchart method comes in. It's designed to teach you the structure of Spanish in a way that's focused on real conversations, not just memorizing words or phrases. Think of it like building blocks. Once you understand how sentences work, you can create your own sentences to say exactly what you need to say in any situation. So instead of overwhelming you with vocabulary lists or grammar rules, we focus on showing you how the language fits together. By understanding the framework, you'll be able to create your own sentences and say what you want, when you want, in any conversation. With this method, Jordan became conversational in just 3 months, and so many of our clients have too. So here's how the flowchart method works. Number 1, we focus on conversations that matter to you. We start with the situations that are most relevant to your life, whether it's talking to your partner's family or handling everyday interactions. Every session is tailored to the conversations you'll actually have. Number 2, understand the structure of Spanish. We teach you the building blocks of the language, the 14 words to create any sentence so you're not just memorizing phrases. You'll understand how to form sentences naturally and express yourself in your own words. And number 3, think in Spanish. With practice, you'll begin to think in Spanish, allowing you to create sentences on the fly in real-life situations. You'll be able to speak confidently without feeling stuck or overwhelmed by grammar rules. Now you might be thinking, that's great for others, but I'm not sure if I can do it, or I'm not good at languages, or I'm too old to start learning now. The truth is, it's never too late, and anyone can learn Spanish if they have the right method. Take Craig for example. In his late 50s, he thought learning Spanish was impossible. He'd never been good at languages and already had tried everything for 4 years without success. But through private coaching with Jordan, using the flowchart method, Craig learned to speak Spanish confidently in just a few months. And now he's able to communicate fluently and finally feels connected to his in-laws. So no matter what your age or past experience, if Craig can do it, so can you. Another concern might be, I don't have time, or it will take too long to see results. Look, you don't need hours of practice every day, and it doesn't take years. With our private coaching and the flowchart method, you'll be able to speak confidently in a 2 to 3 minute conversation by the end of just 3 months. We design our lessons to fit your busy schedule, so you'll be learning in a way that applies directly to the conversations that you're actually going to have. Plus, with the level of support and guidance that we provide, you'll make progress faster than you ever thought possible. Thankfully, there's a solution that works, and it's all about building real conversational fluency. So here's what you get when you join Jordan's private coaching. Number 1, you're going to get personalized one-on-one coaching sessions with Jordan. You're going to have weekly sessions with Jordan, and how many you want is up to you. And these sessions are designed to focus on the conversations that are most important to your life, helping you learn quickly and effectively. Number 2, you're going to get 24/7 access to Jordan via his personal WhatsApp for ongoing support. You can send voice notes to practice your pronunciation, ask questions, and get feedback whenever you need it. Number 3, complimentary access to our flowchart method course. so you can study the video lessons at your own pace, reinforcing everything that you're learning during your private coaching sessions. And number 4, you're going to get access to our weekly group roleplay sessions, which are sessions with a small group of students at a similar level to you, providing you with a safe environment to practice your Spanish with, and also get structured coaching and feedback from our Yo Spanish coaches who will be on the session with you. These sessions give you extra practice in a supportive environment. Still wondering if this works? Here's what some of our clients have said after working with Jordan and using the flowchart method.
I was pretty broke in Spanish. Like I said, I'm a no sapo kid. My parents speak Spanish, but failed to pass it down to my generation. Tried to learn. I've tried taking it in school with no luck. I've tried a couple other Spanish lessons. I tried one-on-one lessons before. Didn't really learn anything. So yeah, that's where I was prior to meeting Jordan, and I was really uncomfortable with my Spanish. But that's changed dramatically in just a few times that we've been having our lessons together.
My experience has been great. Jordan really provided me like the path, I guess you could say, or like the building blocks to really calm my mind and say, okay, let's focus on this and just kind of build on from there with my learning. And so I definitely felt like I was, actually putting one foot in front of the other instead of just spinning in place.
Looking back from the first lesson, Jordan recorded it, and then our last one after the first 3 months, he recorded just to see my progress, and it was a crazy difference, man. Like, I think the biggest thing was, Jordan has the flow chat method and the structure of a sentence, and when to conjugate a word or when you don't conjugate a word, or the masculine or feminine endings for words. As long as you can put it in the right structure, once you learn the words, you can say 100,000 things by just changing one verb. For the most part, like, people understand me, I can conversate with people, and that was honestly after the first month I was being able to do stuff like that. Obviously from there, it really just increased my confidence, and with Jordan twice a week I did, it just kept going up from every session we had.
And those are just a few of the incredible transformations our clients have experienced. We could be here much longer if I show you more testimonials in this video, but we'll keep it at that for now. So by now you're probably wondering, what's the next step? To ensure that our program is the right fit for you, we ask that you first fill out a quick application by clicking below, and then this will help us understand your goals, your current challenges, and how we can best support you. Once you submitted your application, you'll be immediately redirected to book a call with either myself or one of our team members. On the call, we'll dive deeper into your specific situation to fully understand you, and you'll be able to ask any last-minute questions before enrolling. And once you've enrolled, you'll have direct access to Jordan throughout the program. He'll be guiding you personally in your coaching sessions, ensuring you're fully supported as you learn. Now, this is not available forever because Jordan can only take on a limited number of students each month to ensure everyone gets the attention and support they deserve. Once these spots are filled, we close the enrollment. So if you don't take action, the pain of feeling disconnected at family events is only going to continue. You'll keep sitting on the sidelines while your partner's family shares moments you can't be a part of. You'll keep having frustrating conversations where things get lost in translation, leaving both of you feeling more distant. And the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to take that first step toward fixing this. But it doesn't have to be this way. Just imagine a few months from now, you're sitting at a family gathering or with your own Spanish-speaking loved ones, laughing, sharing stories, and feeling fully connected with your partner's family. You're having conversations that flow naturally, and your partner looks at you with pride because you've finally broken through the language barrier. That's the future our private coaching can make possible for you. So click below to make it happen. Spots are limited, so be sure to fill out your application today.
Just if you're thinking about this, if you're considering learning Spanish, this is just jump in and do it through Yo Spanish because it makes a massive difference. You'll be happy.